Friday night games on Fox in 2025 for the UFL. So in a report by Deadline, Fox is revealing their replacement for Friday Night Smackdown. I've heard this for some time, the talk of Fox being wanting to do Friday night sports and the UFL being part of that package. So the new Friday night slot will be filled with live sports, including UFL games in 2024. They released their full 2024 schedule that took place a couple of days ago in Fox Manhattan Center as part of their Upfronts. Deadline got a preview, and this is what it said, quote, "For the first time in 5 years, there is no WWE SmackDown on Fridays as the network is replacing the departing wrestling franchise with sports coverage of college football and basketball, as well as UFL." So in their write-up, they mentioned a fall lineup change, but technically the UFL is not playing in the fall. What they meant was college football will play in the fall. Then that will transition to college basketball from November to March. And then the United Football League takes over from March to June. Now, our sources have been talking about the Friday night spot for some time. Fox wants to make Friday night viewing of sports like Monday Night Football is fans are used to. So Friday night on Fox, you'll get sports. Clearly, it was successful with SmackDown. Can they continue that with non-wrestling stuff? Because wrestling fans are super nerds when it comes to that. We've also heard from sources that the league is playing with the idea of changing the start of the season, potentially moving it up a few weeks into the early March versus this season March 30th start date. The change would depend on how, of course, the next couple of weeks TV ratings go, but that's something to keep in mind, that they might move things around. Let us know in the comments if you think, when do you think the season should start? Because clearly now, because of this, that the United Football League they're not going to have games going up against college basketball per se. So I have a feeling maybe they're just, at this point, Fox is calling the shots when it comes to that, because a lot of the games are on Fox, that they're going to stick with that Friday night time slot. Now, the question is, are they going to add teams? Are they not going to add teams to the league to fill that slot? Probably not. Maybe it makes it easier to do scheduling because you got Friday night games. We'll have to see how that all plays out. Hopefully we don't get a schedule super late this time, but there's a lot of change taking place, I'll tell you that, in sports TV world over the next year. I just heard today that Netflix is going to have Christmas Day games from the NFL, so all sorts of things changing. Cable's changing everything. That's a whole other thing going on. So the UFL is in the mix, which is a good thing, and of course they're talking about 2025, so we should celebrate that. Let us know what you think in the comments.